has calmed down. Oh my god, it's cold. Just prepared myself a little fire. These have not dried one bit with the fire last night. Just saved myself a little bit of gas. I'll put the pots on the fire to boil. I didn't think about that last night. Well, that took its time. I need some more coffee from Moffat today. Plenty of firelighters here. Just put a light on one, chuck it in and put the wood over it. So simple when you've got a firelighter. Bendigedig. Just looking at this visitors book here now, there's been plenty of people here. It's the 10th of May today. Since the beginning of May. There was one here the night before last. And there's my entry. It's just that I've missed them. Shame. It'd be nice to meet someone in the bothy. Have an answer. Thanking you for keeping me safe. Adios. I've tried to clean you as best I can. More trees being felled up there now. What is this all about? This is mad. All the way up there now. This tree fella's about half a mile, so they must know about this. Now that was not easy. Could have easily injured myself there now. I don't know if it's to prevent cars coming down to the bothy, because I know they've had issues, but still. Bloody rain now. 12th day on the trail. Similar distance to yesterday today to the other bothy. Brittle burn or something like that. That's a notorious bothy for people coming in cars and having a party. But it's a Tuesday night on a working week, so just hope and pray I'll be okay. I'll be honest, I did not expect this. I've got about 10 kilos on my back or a bit less. If I slipped here I could die. Absolutely no exaggeration at all. I slipped once about quarter of a mile ago and luckily I didn't go far because the weight just goes where it wants to go. And I would have absolutely no chance. Only saying, stunning this, stunning. Another well-made sheep pen. That's my guess. And they've all got little walls coming up to them, like a magnifying glass. Now I've got two options here now, the high route, which is the main red new route, or the dashed red line route, which is the lower option, and I'm going to go for the lower option, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care about views. Not in this weather. Walking through the forest now, along the low level route. It's very misty and cloudy up there. And I'm thinking to myself, do I want to put myself in bother? Potential bother. I think this is quite alright, isn't it? The sun is trying to come out. Dau llew tew, heb dim blew. Un ochr yma, a'r llall yr ochr drew. Bardd Pocos, who made a poem about the two lions either side of the Britannia Bridge as you go over to Anglesey. So I've retraced the trail now. I was there earlier on. I came along this one to here, and the new route is the high one up this one, which I did not take. It happened to me in the beehive bothy last year. A mouse woke me up and there was a hole in my food. That's why I kept that bag right beside me last night. But I forgot about my bloody nuts. Oh well. got some gear, rucksack, brilliant. Now I'm leaving the trail here until the other side of Moffat. The trail goes that way to be a Tock, but I'm going to go into Moffat for lunch and supplies. I've got a couple of miles to walk into Moffat now, and it's the same distance to be a Tock really, and then a few miles after be a Tock I'll rejoin the path before the bothy later on this afternoon. There's a chap behind me walking away now. I've just asked him of a good pub to have a meal in. Not too expensive. The Star Hotel, the narrowest pub in the world, apparently. It's in the Guinness Book of Records. So I'm going there. And I phoned that campsite behind me. They would have taken me in tonight for a tenner, but it's too far from Wenloch Head. I need to get more miles in today. Narrowest hotel in the world. So there we have it, the narrowest hotel in the world. How nice is that? Like an igloo to sit in, looking back onto Moffat and the hills beyond. Nice. Now I came through that farm in the distance over there into Moffat, and there's a valley hopefully in the middle of my screen I came down from. I can recollect. So that's the Southern Upland Way, and the official route goes about 2 miles south that way. I would suggest I'm having a better deal. I've been up and down that a few times in my time. That's the main road that goes through Scotland, M74. Now I came from down there, I'm back on the trail now. That goes down to Beertock, and it says on here, access to Brattleburn. That's the bothy. So tranquil around here now, and the M74 is just the other side of that hill, about a mile away as the crow flies. And the old chopped trees to boot. Nothing changes. Here's another one. I'm sure the committee or the organisers of this trail have decided to make it harder, as if it's not hard enough as it is. Ah, it's too easy. We'll make it into a steeplechase. Well, we'll chop some cheese down on some paths. We'll block the paths off. Just had my water from that stream there now. I knew it was there because of this, the sign to the bothy. I'll go up and have a look and see what happens. Looking good. I think I'm going to stay here. This looks a bit nicer. Story of the day 16.8. I have internet tonight. How's the fire doing? Oh yes, oh yes. I've no rush to have a cup of coffee, I'll leave that there. That's going to take about half an hour probably. Now I can see smoke coming out of the chimney. That's my fire. I did that. I did that, my fire. Luckily I had one, there was one here, so I cut them in three. I'll have a look in the bothy book now. And I'm delving into the pies from the butcher in Moffat. Bridie. I've given up on that idea. It's not hot enough. I'll just put my socks on and see what happens if they'll dry a bit. It doesn't warm up the room at all. Same as last night really. Well, that's no star.